Hello once again, engineering students. Here we have the train axle peg. Let's open up Inventor and start a new part. Start a 2D sketch. I'm going to click on the XY plane for this one. And let me go back to this drawing here. As I'm looking at this axle peg, I'm realizing that it might be better to draw this as its revolution. So I would draw it flat and then do the revolve around its axis, because I'm seeing that there's a flat right here, a flat surface. There's also this flat surface along the head of the axle peg. And we're going to need that flat surface here to draw this hex socket. And also see that we have a radius here on the head itself. So I think it'll be a lot easier to draw it with it. Draw the half and then revolve it. So let me figure that out in Inventor here. Zoom in a little bit. It looks like the whole piece is going to be 1 inch long from the head to here. This information, this is thread classification information, which I'll show you in a menu in Inventor. It'll say and look just like this. The bolt itself, I believe, is 1/4 inch thick in diameter. So that means I'm going to start with a rectangle. Let's try that again. Rectangle. I'm going to start from the origin for this one. The height is going to be 1 by 1/4 inch, so that's 0.25 divided by 2. I can barely see it, so let me click front here to zoom into this. What is happening? Let me try again. I'm not sure what's going on here. So we got 1 inch by 0.25 divided by 2. Enter. Go ahead, zoom in. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay, strange. My dimensions are all like very far away from the part. I don't think I've seen that happen before. And also really long. Okay, that's really weird. Anyways, if you don't want to do the division part of that, it's 0.125 by 1. The diameter is 0.422, so what we need to do is actually draw half of that. So I'm going to click rectangle, click here. The top part is going to be what did I say, 0.422 divided by 2. And then we also have this length right here, which is 0.031. So 0.031, enter. Okay, let me zoom in there so you can see what I'm making. So if I were to cut, if I cut this in half, this is the halfway part that you would see. The top of the flat surface to the bottom of what I just drew is 0.125. Let me draw another rectangle that is... No, I don't want to draw a rectangle. If you drew a rectangle, I'm sorry. Let's draw a line here and a line here. Just like that. Oops, I keep doing that. Sorry. The flat top has a 0.25 diameter. So this line right here is going to be 0.25 divided by 2. And the length from here to here is going to be 0.125. 0.125. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, and then we want an arc from here to here with a radius of 0.236. 0.236. like that. Okay, this is looking beautiful. Let's see if the trim command will work. So I'm clicking trim. If I trim this and trim this, it's not gonna like that. What if I try trimming that? It's not gonna like that. So the reason that happens is we have all of our dimensions are kind of locking things. So let me try that trim again. Okay, that's still kind of locked off by the dimensions. So let me delete all of the dimensions. Zoom in again. Let me try trimming that one more time. So that's X. There we go. Okay, so it'll look like that. That's what you want. But let's put the dimensions back on. 0.031, 0.236, 0.1. This should be 1 here. This should be 0.125. This distance from, let's try that again, from here to here should be 0.211. All right, good. That's what we want. Now, click Finish Sketch. Click Revolve. Your surface might automatically get selected. The axis is going to be this line right here. And there is our axle peg almost complete. Wonderful. Let's look at the thread classification. So here it says 1/4 inch, 20 UNC by 1, offset 1/4 inch. Let's go to thread. So here we have this thread button. See how it says face right here? I'm going to click on the face. And here's where we put in that information. So it says 1/4 inch, 20. Advanced properties, I don't need that. Is there an offset? Left hand, right hand. Depth, 1 inch. Size, 1/4 inch, which is 0.25. Full depth is on. Offset, oh, okay, so this button right here, let's do that offset by 0.25. There we go. See how we have like no thread right here? It's going to look like this. That's what we want. There is a chamfer on it. I think I'll do that after the fact. Click OK. Nice. Chamfer, we want a chamfer of, so that's this button right here. Distance is 0.03. There we go. I had to click it twice. That's what we should see. See that? It should look like that. So this button right here, so I click chamfer, click this button, the middle button, distance and angle. We got a distance of 0.03 with an angle of 45 degrees. And apply, close. That's what that should look like. This is coming out easier than I thought it would. Watch. Now I'm gonna mess up. The hex bolt, you put an Allen key in there and tighten it. We're gonna do that next. So that's where this flat surface right here comes in handy. So right click, new sketch. I'm gonna project the geometry of the circle here just to have it. We have a hex, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 sides. So if you click on rectangle, the little drop down menu, you have the polygon option, and that number should be 6. And you can draw a hex right from the center outwards like this. Okay. Now it's not going to let you click on anything. So try to keep it straight on like that and click done. And what we'll do is we're going to look at this information here. It says 530 seconds across flat. So click dimension, Click here. I think this is the one. 5 divided by 32. Nope. Wrong selection. It's going to be between here and here, I believe. So these 2 points. Let's try that. 5 divided by 32. 0.156. That's what we want. And then I think if I click horizontal constraint and do that on the top, it'll make everything else straighten out. I think that worked. Finish sketch. It's 0.111 deep, so I'm going to extrude cut that surface by 0.111 and click OK. And there we have it. We have our axle peg. Now let me save this. Train axle peg. Save. Because I want to show you the technical drawing part of this. I'm going to open up my custom template. Click base. The scale is 1:1, so that's really small. I'm going to increase the scale to 4:1. And I'm going to, I want it to look like, I want it to look like that. There we go. And we're going to leave it not shaded. Click OK. My bad, we do want it shaded. So I double clicked it, click shaded, click OK. We want to see that thread. All right, annotate. Where do I place the thread dimensions? How do I do that? That's the question of the day. I believe hole in thread notes will show up. No? Dimension? No? No? Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so Mr. Cruz forgot how to add thread notes on the isometric. So what we're going to do is click on place views, click base. You want the front on view. Let's turn it. And let's make it 4:1 again. And click OK. Oops. Double click. I want the shading on. Click OK. All right. Now in annotate, if we click hole in thread and click on the side here, we will see the thread note show up, which is what we want. Now it's not giving us all of the information. So if let's do this. Let's do custom thread designation. I want to edit it, text. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and we should see it. Let me make this smaller. Where's the image? Where's my image? Oh no, it went away. Come back. There we go. All right, I want to say this, but times, oops. So times 1, and then enter, and then, oh my gosh, I'm having so many problems right now. I'm sorry, guys. Let me pull it up here. 1/4 inch offset. So 1/4 inch cancel offset. I click OK. There we go. Oh, you know what? This should have a space there. There we go. That's what we needed to say. Oh my goodness. I haven't done this one in a while. I'm a little rusty. Okay, and then, you know, using the same dimensions that you see here, you would just place them as you would any other technical drawing. We're going to use leader text for this one. And we'll type in what we see here. Hex, oops, I went all hex, socket, HD, 5/32. Okay. Across flats, 0.111 deep. Click OK. And whoa, that's a lot of information. Let's go ahead and I want to move you. There we go. We want to give the chamfer dimensions. Or if I click chamfer, will that work? Chamfer. Try that again. Chamfer. Oh, you have to click this one and this one to get the chamfer dimension notes. Okay. And then what was the overall dimension? There you go. That is it. Thanks for sticking around for this roller coaster of emotions near the end there. Hopefully your patience was not tested and you didn't get frustrated. I got a little frustrated. I hate when I forget things, but it's okay. It's good to, keep going, be persistent, don't give up, and you'll figure out how to do all this work. As long as you are persistent, determined, and persevere through these challenges just like I did. So good luck on this axle peg, and ask for help if you need it.